Your vocabulary is one of your most valuable assets. Because words are the basic building block of language, you need a strong vocabulary to express yourself clearly in both speech and writing. A strong vocabulary identifies you as an effective communicator, an important skill in college and in the workplace. Further, a solid vocabulary is the mark of an educated person, someone who is able to think, write, read critically, and speak effectively. Vocabulary building is well worth your while and will pay off hundreds of times both in college and on the job. Let's get started and look at expanding our vocabulary. Building your vocabulary is much easier if you have the right tools to help you. Be sure you have a dictionary and consider purchasing a thesaurus. Every writer needs a dictionary, not only to check spelling, but also to check meanings and the appropriate usage of words. You should have a desk or collegiate dictionary, plus download the Webster's Dictionary on your cell phone, tablet, or computer. In addition, there are several dictionaries available online, such as Merriam-Webster. At this online site, there is an audio feature which allows you to hear how the word is pronounced. Furthermore, the site, along with a handheld dictionary, will provide important information for the word you are referencing, such as grammatical information, meanings, restrictive meanings, synonyms, and word history. For example, if we pulled a web search for drink, it will provide grammatical information which includes the parts of speech as well as different forms the word may take. Also, meanings are numbered and are usually grouped by the part of the speech that they represent. Also, restrictive meanings are limited to special situations, such as slang. Synonyms are provided, which are words which are similar to the meanings. And then a word history is provided, which shows the origin of where the word was derived, or where the word came from. A thesaurus is a dictionary of synonyms. It groups words together with similar meanings. A thesaurus is particularly useful when you want to do the following: locate the precise or exact word to fit a particular situation, such as replace a boring movie with an uneventful movie. You might find an appropriate descriptive word. For example, you might choose from the following words to describe happiness. You might choose delight, joy, pleasure. Also, you can use a thesaurus to replace an overused word or an unclear word. For example, you might replace a good television program with a thrilling or refreshing television program. Lastly, you might use a thesaurus to convey a more specific shade of meaning. For example, you might use one of the following words to describe walking. You might use stroll or strut. When using a thesaurus, you will need to familiarize yourself with its format and learn how to use it. The following is a step-by-step approach. 1. You need to locate the word you're trying to replace in the index. Turn to those sections, scanning each list, and jotting down the words you think might work as synonyms. Test each of the words you selected in the sentence in which you will use it. Select the word that best expresses what you're trying to say. And choose only words whose shades of meanings you know. One method to help a reader figure out unfamiliar vocabulary is using context clues. Context refers to the words around a given word. Often you can use context clues to figure out a word you do not know. For example, phobias, such as fear of heights, water, or confined spaces, are difficult to overcome. From the clues in the rest of the sentence, you can figure out that phobias are fears of specific objects or situations. These clues, of course, are called context clues. There are 5 different types of context clues that can help you figure out a word that you do not know. For example, there might be a definition, a synonym, an example, a contrast, and an inference. Be aware that context clues do not always appear in the same sentence as the unknown word. They may appear anywhere in the passage or in an earlier or later sentence. In order to reinforce this information, complete the brief exercise activity and return to me by email.